the tenses in the portions. Okay, the first tense will be passé composé. The second one imparfait. The third lesson had we also have gerundus, but a kind of a tense, but it's not an entire tense. And then conditional pluscuparfait, then conditional present, then subjunctive, then you have passé récent, future proche, and present progressive. Okay, these are the main tenses you have in your lesson. Along with that, you do have present tense. That's the basic one. Present tense definitely you have. Now, we have to use something called as a C clause. Okay, a C clause is called as a if clause. It comes in the lesson number 4. This is kind of a condition in that if you are going to use that condition, we have to use some of the tenses from here. That is imparfait, conditional, present tense we will be using in the C clause, and you also need to know one more tense, which is future sample. But we don't have future sample separates and exercises in our book, but you had it last year in the 11th standard book. But for the 12th standard, separate future simple is not there. So imperfect, I'm going to write the rules here itself. So we are going to take no form and cut the ONS, and you will be adding AIS, AIS, AIT, IONS, IEZ, and AIENT, because with the endings only you will be able to identify the tenses. Then conditional present will be having the full verb. You have to take the entire verb ending with R, ending with R, and then what happened? Okay, we have to take the full verb ending with R and then add the imperfect endings. And this future simple, this is also the same full verb ending with R, but you will be adding AI, AS, A, ONS, EZ, and ONT. This will be future sampler. So these are the three things we will be needing. Present tense has its own conjugation that we can't help it. So in the perfecta idinoda endings ஞாபகம் இருந்ததுனா, then automatically we'll be able to do the C clause. In a C clause you might be having 2 questions in the entire 8 questions. So like as I said, pronouns will be there, C clause will be there, adjectives will be there, articles will be there. Everything will be having one questions. So some of the things you will unnecessarily miss it out if you don't understand the rules. The subjunctive I will tell you separately because it doesn't come into any of the category. It will be separately there in the subjunctive, because it is first it will start with a k, and then you will be having a subject plus you have a stem subject, plus then you'll be having a verb ending with E, ES, E, IONS, IEZ, and ENT. This will be subjunctive endings. So the most important is you need to remember the endings for individual topics. இதுக்கு கொஞ்சம் practice பண்ணா மட்டும்தான் ஞாபகம் வச்சுக்க முடியும். Okay, so you have to do a lot of practice with the endings alone separately. What is imperfect endings? What is conditional endings? What is future simple endings? Okay, so let's see the C clause. The first C clause will be C plus present will give you future sample. Second C clause, C plus present, no, not present, C plus imparfait will give you conditional present. So these are the 2 things you might be having in your paper. Okay, so if plus C, like for example, I'll give an example underneath itself. C, J, J, present tense. J'ai beaucoup d'argent. If I have lot of money, je achèterai. Achetterai. So AI, look at the future simple endings will be AI. So je achèterai une grande maison. I'll buy a big house. So if you look at the tense here, achèterai will be future and AI will be present tense. But if I'm going to have the same thing in other clause, if I was having lot of money in the past, okay, si j'avais beaucoup d'argent, I would have bought. So je achèterai. அதே same thing எழுதணும். ஆனா ending will be AIS. Achèterai une grande maison. Look at the difference. Very minute difference. இது எல்லாத்துக்கும் போர்ட்ஸ்ல மார்க் போயிருக்கு. அதனால தான் I'm trying to repeat it separately. ஸோ ஒரு சின்ன மிஸ்டேக்ஸ் தான் இது. இங்க இருந்து present tense இருக்கும்போது இங்க achètereiன்னு future tense எடுத்துக்கணும். Look, the endings of future tense will be achèterai. அதே இங்க imperfect இருக்கும்போது imperfect will be அந்த AIS. அந்த AIS இந்த சைட்ல இருந்ததுன்னா அதே மாதிரி இன்னொரு AIS AIT ல முடிகிற வேர்டை நீங்க சூஸ் பண்ணணும். You can't choose the future simple. This is just one small example for C clause. Okay. So C plus present will give you future simple and C plus imperfect will give you conditional present. So this is another important topic in the grammar. And I have an exercise with this C clause. I will tell you few of the sentences here. See you were. This is verb. C plus present tense. Now what verb we have to conjugate here? When there is a present tense, you have to conjugate future sample. Future sample oda endings enna? AI, AS, A. So இப்போ இதில் ஆன்சர் கண்டுபிடிக்கிறதுக்கு ஒரே ஒன்று தான் தேவை. அது இருந்து அந்த endings இருந்தால் மட்டும்தான் நம்ம கண்டுபிடிக்க முடியும். So AI, AS, A, ONS, EZ and ONT. This will be the future simple endings, and then imperfect endings will be like conditional endings will be AIS, AIS, AIT, IONS, IEZ, AIENT. So இப்போ sentenceல already இந்த AIS இருந்ததுனா, okay, இது இருந்ததுனா இந்த side, like for example இதுல, if you can you see second one, IEZ is already there. When IEZ C பக்கத்துல இருந்ததுனா, then we have to similarly இங்க இருக்கிற subject கேத்த மாதிரி you have to search for the same conjugation in this one. So இப்போ இதுல ONT இருக்கு, EZ, ENT அது எதுவுமே இதுல கிடையாது. Only IEZ is the correct answer. So if you have IEZ there, maybe inga subject change ஆகலனா same subject will be there. So same IEZ you can choose. But இந்த இடத்துல இருந்து present tense இருந்ததுனா, then you have to choose the future. So future ending will be AI, ASA. So the third option will be the right. It looks very simple, but this is one of the very very important topic, children. So இதுல இருந்து கண்டிப்பா C classல இருந்து ஒரு question இருக்கும். So C plus present, future, C plus imperfect will be imperfect. இது கஷ்டம்னு நினைக்காதீங்க. You can put your effort to remember the endings, then automatically you will be able to do the answers correctly. This is future, that is imperfect. Endings நமக்கு தேவை. Already exercise படிக்கிறதுக்கு endings தேவை. C class தனியா practice பண்ணா you will get it. Okay. So எப்பவுமே blank இருந்து C பக்கத்துல இல்லாம அடுத்த blank தான் இருக்கணும்னு அவசியம் இல்லை. இப்போ if you see the seventh one, there is a blank next to C. Then you see this verb, this is pura. Pura, the AS comes in. AS எதுல வருது? It comes in the future tense. So we have to choose the present tense here. So see, Q பக்கத்துல present tense ஓட ending இருந்து ES, because it's the ER verb, ESE. So Q will be taking the ES. So same here, C plus present it's given here. So we have to choose the future tense, which is AS. So it blank can be both the sides. இங்க blank இருந்தாலும் present choose பண்ணணும். இந்த right sideல C க்கு அடுத்த blank இருந்ததுன்னா இங்க future tense choose பண்ணணும். Okay, then This 11th and 12th is also same as that. Then 16th one பார்க்கலாம். C plus face AIT. C has a AIT next to that. When there is a AIS ending irundaduna, then you need to choose something similar to that. So what would be the option in the right side? Can you try, children? இதுக்கு மீனிங்லாம் கூட தேவையில்லை. Just understand the shortcut and you can tell me. When you have AIS, AIT இருந்ததுன்னா ரைட் சைடில் இருக்கிற பிளாங்க்லையும் அதே AIS, AITல தான் ஏதாவது ஒன்று சூஸ் பண்ணணும். You can't have ES, AI. AIங்கிறது future tense. Okay, just remember the two endings. So since you have AIT here, AIS will be the right option. And here the next one, you have this verb which is having AIS. So again, C plus C pakkathiliyum you will be having that AIS, AIT with the imperfect. But FAIT irundha angiyum AIS, AIT irukku, but it's a present tense. You need to have imperfect, so which will be FAIS plus the AIT should be there. AIT should be the last word to be added there. So C plus imperfect will give you conditional present. 19th one, C just we. Just we is the present tense, so we have to choose a future. Future will be AIASA. So here only the one option is AI. C je construire. C just we rich. Je construire un école. So that's it is the C clause.